Lord, I'm remembering again what they did to me, and I'm feeling angry. Help me, Lord. Many years ago, I learned that I have much to learn from Russell Moore, the editor of Christianity Today. Now, I was reminded of that again this week by an essay he had in Christianity Today regarding forgiving others, an area which I'm very weak. Welcome to one of our videos from St. Mark's Episcopal in Dalton, Georgia, and all those join us, from members and non-members. Moore writes in this week's Christianity Today that forgiveness is not just a feeling or a one-time event that happens after a dramatic act. Sometimes it is a choice that we must repeat over and over, and then over more often. Moore quotes Ernst Jünger that the bitterness and resentment often don't come from a sense of being hurt by others, but from a sense of an ongoing debt that we feel that we are owed somehow. This can be the cause of the offended person to have an internal rumination, he says, that can govern one's life. To become free, Moore writes, one must identify not just what they have lost, but who they are and who they want to be. Freedom comes from defining ourselves by something other than what we have lost. To forgive, we must learn that to trust that God is at work. It may be in ways that we are invisible or ways that are incomprehensible to us at this time. Trusting God can dethrone the pain from being the central focus of our lives. That doesn't make the pain disappear, but removes it from being the factor in our lives, from being the focus of our self-identity. Frederick Buechner, the theologian and Presbyterian minister, was told one time, said, "You've had a good deal of pain in your life, but you've been a good steward of it, been a good steward of that pain." Repeat that. You've had a lot of pain in your life, but you've been a good steward of the pain. Stewardship is power. Even if we can't undo the hurt, we can help prevent others from being hurt and being the reason that I've never hurt others the way we were hurt or the way we were treated. Moore observes that people who are forgiving are not those who deny that the pain ever existed or those who let the pain define them, but the best people in forgiveness are instead forgiving people become stewards of their pain and become aware to prevent a similar situation of pain or for hurting others. Moore concludes in this essay that despite the desire to forgive is essential, the essential first step in forgiveness. I'll repeat that. The desire to forgive is the essential first step in forgiveness. We need God's grace to repeat the choice to forgive over and over and over again. Moore writes that God is more forgiving than we are or ever will be. But we don't forgive just to please God. But God knows what is best for us, so he wants us to forgive. So with God's grace, we can desire to forgive. And after we do that, we can forgive. And for that, we say, thanks be to God.